Welcome to Triple G. Not about supercars today or anything, it's only the grifter and the chopper. Notice I've got the chopper.
Yeah, but you're on its side saddle. Like,
yes,
so I
fine.
don't know what that's all about.
Nothing wrong with that.
You're going for a feminine side of to see.
Might be. Cheeky. Right, Dave Craze, Ronnie Sunshines. How are you, my friend?
I'm really well, Roger.
Good, good,
Thanks
good.
for coming to visit us.
Well, thank you for inviting us, really. Now, there are gun shops all around. There's some very good ones. I decided a long time ago to travel to this one because squirrel. Sorry, there is a squirrel outside. I always do it. There is, there is.
He's living dangerous.
Not with me here, no. So, yeah, I come here all the time. I love it, and I'll tell you why I love it.
Because of me.
That's what I was going to say.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, wasn't going to say anything else. No, the reason is because if you come here and you buy one of their packages, yeah, like that's the gun, scope, bipod, the whole lot, you don't just get, there's your gun, out you go. You get the treatment, and it's like the craze treatment. The scope's put on. No, the scope's put on. Sometimes it's level. It's not going mad. No, I'm joking.
I learned everything I know from you, Roger.
Didn't take long, did it?
No, not long at all, really.
So he levels the scope up, he puts the scope on, he
Build
then...
it all for you.
The whole lot.
In front of you.
Indeed.
Show you how it all works.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
And then you're taken upstairs to the range, we'll show you that in a minute, and the gun is zeroed, is that correct?
Yeah, we zero with the customer and show the customer how to zero the scope, use the scope properly, load the gun, use it safely, everything, the full shebang. So you walk out of there, you know how your gun works.
Right, okay. Joking aside, what made you do that? Instead of just like, a lot of gun shops just go, there you go, out you go.
Because, you know, a lot of people, they know they want an air gun. Some of them, most of the time, they come in and they don't know what air gun they want. And so I just feel it's necessary that they have to know how to use it safely as well and know how everything works.
So you spend all that time, you'll go at the range and you'll explain how like first focal plane, second focal plane works, you'll tell them what the parallax does and all that, and then you go through the whole gun. Yeah.
It can take anywhere between an hour to 2 hours with a customer, with one customer.
So, but that experience, though,
and it doesn't matter to me how much money they're spending either.
So, but do you charge for that?
No, of course not.
Of course not. Of course not.
Why do we charge for that?
Absolutely. Didn't help me in my gun, mate. Anyway, that's another story. No, I'm joking. So, right, Dave, show us around, right? Things have changed since the COVID, obviously. Yes, so you've changed the shop a bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What have you done?
We created more space. Basically, one of the things, if anybody had been in here previous to COVID, that carpet had been down a long time. I'll tell you, there was more COVID in that carpet than at Watford General Hospital. It was bad. So we had the opportunity to change that, and it was a chore, but so well worth it. I think we've opened it up. We've made more space for people to be in here and distance, etc., etc. New lighting as well. Got all new lighting in, and it should really brighten the place up. And everybody who's come in, all the regulars especially, have all just said how much nicer it looks and what a nice place it is.
I know before the COVID, I was in here and there was stuff everywhere, which is great. Don't get me wrong.
It had got a little bit jumbled
It did a little bit, didn't it? But this now, as you say, it's nice and plain. You've got plenty of room to walk around. So the people that are worried about COVID still, I understand it completely. You've got loads of social distancing here, so you've got no worries.
Yeah, we stripped it out. Literally, everything went out. We took everything out, which gave us the opportunity to rethink. Yeah. To make it, get it how it is. Get it out. I'm really pleased with it. Really pleased.
Well, yeah, it looks lovely.
Yeah.
Show us the guns then.
Show us the guns. Well, I mean, we've got a few guns. Where do you want to start?
Well, I tell you what. Okay, how about this? I've never been shooting before. Not well, anyway. So I'm new to it. I don't know anything. Right. What would you do? What would you do for me?
What do you want to do?
But cheap. I don't want anything spectacular.
You want to go cheap?
Cheap.
Okay, we can do that for you. That's not a problem. I think my first question is to find out how much knowledge somebody already has. So I need to know the base where I'm starting off.
Right.
So if, have you done any homework? Have you been looking online? Yeah. What have you been looking at? Have you been looking at springers?
I can't say a lot of stuff that I've been looking at online.
Have you been looking at pre-charge? Etc., etc. Budget to the customer is important. Their budget is important to them.
Of course.
Okay. Their budget is only important to me so that I get a gauge and a feel for where they are
Yeah.
and what they're comfortable in spending.
Sure.
You know, and that's really important. So I don't. You know, I want to oversell somebody. I'm not one for like overselling. Is that?
Yeah. And he said it with a straight face. Honestly, didn't even smile then. Brilliant. Bloke come in for a set of pellets this morning, went out with an FX. Right.
As we're on the way past the pistols, I've got to say I'm always very proud of my pistol display. You know, it's got to be one of the biggest, nicest ones to come and see. I think we've really got it covered on there. Got plenty to come and have a look and, you know, feel and see.
So you've got
Glocks at the moment. They're the thing. Everyone's wants the Glocks.
Is that now? Hold on. So I know nothing about this, right? Is this BB or is this pellet?
Mixed.
Is it what?
So CO2, BB, pellet, the little CO2 12 capsules. Blowback. Well, we got every budget in here. You know, you can buy a pistol set down here. These ones down here comes with the safety glasses, BB, CO2 pistols. They're like 59 quid for the whole thing. Or we can, you know, we can spend a lot more money. We've got the wire arcs as well. The 45s are always a classic gun. People love those, and literally everything in between.
And the HW44.
44, yeah.
That's like a mini
pre-charge.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a mini 100, really. I suppose, in a lot of respects.
Yeah.
Or a 110, probably more like a 110.
That's fantastic. I do like that, actually. I can't shoot it, of course.
Cool.
Right, okay, so we're on to the older rifles here. So, I'm new to it. I'm thinking about maybe a Springer, because I don't want to spend too much dough, right? So I want to go for a Springer. Just get me started. What would you suggest?
We're going to be around this side. The swarms, the Gamo swarms have been fantastic this year. New out from Gamo. They've got the multi-shot 10-shot cartridge. So you load up 10 pellets, you drop the little cartridge in there, pop it in. Every time you break the barrel, like a traditional break barrel, it auto reloads the pellet.
Wow.
So you don't have to fiddle around, put the pellet in, and it makes it a lot easier and a lot faster to load. So these have been really popular.
So does that come with a scope?
That comes with a scope, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, comes with a scope. So that's a 3 to 9 times magnification on that.
So
and we find that for this type of gun, entry-level gun, I think they start off about 225.
Oh, so it's no dough then?
Not massively, no. And then you've got a choice of different stocks and stuff.
Okay, right. So if that's 220, let's say about that, right?
I can go a little bit cheaper on that if you want.
Well, no. Actually, I tell you what. I've just won the lottery and I've won 50 quid. Let's go up a bit.
Okay.
What do you go with then?
50 quid on a Springer. Then really, if you want to go up to the next level of Springers, then we've got the BSA Lightnings. Been around a long time, but still an absolute cracking gun.
Yeah.
You know, you put a reasonable scope on one of these. It's a short hunter carbine.
Yeah.
Fantastic. The accuracy is great. You've got two different versions. You've got the XLSEs and the XLs.
Yeah.
And they also come in a GRT version, gas ram version.
Yeah.
And there is a noticeable difference between the two shooting, but it is a personal choice.
Yeah.
The black finish is really nice. That's a wooden stock with a black rubberized coating on it.
Wow.
Which is cool.
So that'd be perfect for the field then?
Yeah, but you're jumping up into sort of £300 mark, and then you're going to put a scope on it.
Yeah. Okay, so, okay, with that, so you've gone up, you're 300 quid, right? So now I'm going to say, again, because I've seen this before, when they buy the most amazing gun, and they put on the rubbishest scope, I don't get it, What would you suggest then?
Scope-wise? Yeah. For one of these, the good baseline entry-level scope has got to be the Hawk fast mounts. Yeah. Without a doubt. I mean, you're very familiar with Hawk and the guys there.
Loving the bits,
and what they put into it and the effort that goes into all of their optics. Definitely worth, there are cheaper scopes, but definitely worth that little bit extra for the Hawk fast mount.
Wow.
So, very reliable, great scope, good solid build. Lens quality is really good, but the scope, they tend to have every feature that you're going to want from a scope. So you've got to learn about scopes. Yeah. You know, it's a whole different. Gun's one thing, scope's another thing. Yeah. And then so you've got to learn about your gun. You also got to learn how your scope works. If you can't see what you're doing, you're not going to get anything.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's why it's really important. So it starts off with a front adjustable objective, zooms. Probably up to, you can go up to 9 to 24, I think.
6 to 24.
6 to 24.
Yeah.
I think that's a 3 to 9 by 50 on there. and you get the illuminated reticles. So am I right in saying that a scope can really only have about 5-6 features?
Yes.
Max?
Yeah.
They're just configured differently.
Absolutely.
Really.
Yeah.
You've got to learn what they all do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And they all got to come together for you, and you've got to make them come together.
A lot of people, funny enough, they buy a scope and they go, "That's great. What does that do?" And I'm like, "How long you had it? 2 years. You don't know what that does, right? Side parallax." And it's like, okay. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah. And I'm sure you've got a million stories like that.
Yeah.
All right. So I come in here. I've gone right. I love that. Oh, that's like nice bit of kit. So would I get a package with that?
We'll always do a package, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we'll always work something out for you.
So no matter what gun it is...
Again, always trying to stick to your budget as well. I'm never going to, and I can do that.
Yeah. I've got 3 kids, I haven't got a budget anymore, it's gone.
But I mean, in my mind, Springer-wise, then you're going to jump up again. The TX200s.
Oh, it's classic, isn't it?
Endless, isn't it, really?
Yeah, they're
amazing gun to shoot. Yeah, weighty, but it for the accuracy on it and the build quality.
Yeah, it's
just phenomenal. It really is.
So I mean, obviously I shoot HFT. A lot of the Springer guys have these. Yeah, they have the Viroc and the TX. Yeah. And I can't shoot either of them at all.
No, really.
I'm terrible with Springer. Seriously.
I'll give you some pointers and a few lessons.
Would you mind?
Get you on track.
That'd be handy. Yeah, because I can't hit a cow's ass with a banjo.
I have heard.
I'm terrible. But that's a lovely bit of kit, and that's a proven thing. I mean, what sort of price are we talking about for something like that?
The TX200s, I haven't got my bins on, mate. I can't.
Let me have a look.
Blind in my old age.
We work it out. You should have it in Braille.
Is that what it is?
479.
479.
Yeah. That's lira? Yeah, Turkish lira.
Absolutely.
470. Yeah. So 479.
Oh yeah, lira. We take lira, Bitcoin,
rubles,
dollars.
Got it. The whole lot, the full gamut. So 479. I mean, let's be honest. That's not a whole lot of money. Not really. I mean, it's a great gun, and for the money,
not when you
that's good.
think of the quality that you're buying.
Yeah.
In some respects, if you are really seriously looking at a quality rifle, a Springer, or any rifle really, these are great for plinking in the back garden, having a bit of fun, whacking a few squirrels, rats, and that. But you might want to very quickly upgrade from that point there. Not because they're not going to do the job, but you will see that these are a lot more refined. Yeah. I mean, that's I mean, endless for me, if you really want to go a little bit more, or not that much more, is really the Viroc. We all know what Viroc Springers are legendary.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Real legendary guns. And the old, the 35, how long they've been building that?
God, yeah. Well, the thing is, they've got it right, haven't they? They've got it right. Yeah. I bet you sell a few of them and all that.
And I've got a very early one in my own personal collection.
Really?
Yeah, which was actually, I brought it off a lady who was, I can't remember what year it was, but she was UK women's target shooting champion, and that's now in my personal collection.
How lovely.
Yeah, and I love it. Absolutely love it. It is mustard.
But they are, I mean, again, they've got the formula absolutely right. And
that's why they just keep on building. They've done a few refinements here and there. They change stocks every now and
again. And the cheek piece that up and down. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Pre-owns, we've always got a few. I only buy quality pre-owns.
Yeah.
So we've always got a good spread of quality pre-owns. As you can see, we've got some FXs, Day States. What we got there? And a beautiful wire arc in there on the laminate. There's always some R10s here, but we can always work something out, drop scopes on them. Crow.
Now, Crow.
Crow.
Now, I've got a friend that had a Crow, sold it. Loved it. And they have just got better and better and better.
They have. Absolutely.
And you're selling a few of these?
Yeah. Early doors, when they first came out, little bit, didn't really move with them very quickly. Then obviously, I know Jake very well at Range Right. Great company, lovely people.
They're lovely.
And I've worked really well with Jake on the Crows as well. And I mean, fantastic value for money. Unbelievable value for money. We can bring that whole kit in with that. We'll stick a silencer on there, I'll stick a 4-16 by 50 scope on there. Comes with a hard case, 2 magazines, tin of pellets. You're looking at about a monkey.
That's really?
Yeah.
So, that's good actually.
That's 500 quid, but US exports,
I know what that is, I thought you were going to say a bag of sand.
Maybe some of your friends across the pond won't know what that is.
Yeah, £500.
Is a monkey.
Bag of sand, grand. You'll get it. So for 500 quid, I mean, you've got the full cocktail up there, haven't you? You've got the whole lot. I mean, there's that is it done.
Yeah,
what else do you need?
The accuracy is phenomenal. And they test these in the range right.
Do they?
They reset the power at range right when they come in.
Right.
So every gun, they're normally around 11.3, 11.5, and they put a little test thing in there as well to prove that they've done it.
That is fantastic.
And their after service is phenomenal as well.
Well, this mate of mine who had a Crow, loved it and just could not stop raving about it. Saying the barrel's fantastic, the gun's superb. It just groups, and he sent me some of the groups, and I'm going, mate, I don't believe it. I think you have to spend a lot more money to get those groups. So I'm telling you, and he did about a monkey in it and all.
I agree.
They're lovely. Right. Okay. So we've got all that then. So we've got guns.
Guns. We've got plenty.
We've got a lot of guns.
FXs. Lots of impacts. Loving the impact.
Nice.
At the moment. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, they're selling well, I bet.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now the distribution's been taken over by Sportsman.
Sportsman Guns in here,
Those guys are all over it, and their after service is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Any slightest issue or problem, straight back to them. We'll have it back in a couple of days.
That's fantastic.
The turnaround, Gary's nailed it.
Yeah. He's done well there, hasn't
he? Yeah, you think?
I think he's just buying his new jet. Good luck to you, mate.
Love you, Gary. Cheers, mate.
So. I've got all that stuff. Lovely job. Stick it in the bag then.
Yeah. Nice selections of bags, both sides. That's always been my favourite bag, to be honest with you.
Really?
40 quid. It's got like a semi-hard shell. It's nicely lined inside. It's beautifully finished. That's good. Everybody knows Jack Pyke. The boys at Jack Pyke.
Absolutely. I love the bits. They're great to me. They're absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys for all the stuff on the channel. Yeah, quality guys.
We've had some nights with them boys.
We have. Yeah. Should we not talk about that?
No.
How many times do we get thrown out of Winter Wonderland?
Don't go there.
Anyway.
Don't go there.
So
targets.
Targets now.
You want something to shoot at?
Right. Okay. So you're in your garden.
A bit boring if you haven't got anything to shoot.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh. So what's all that about?
You can hit that, can't you?
No.
So we have got.
You've got bigger ones.
I haven't got anything bigger than that for you, no.
Can I put two or three of them together? Yeah, that's about it.
That's not a problem.
So
these are great. I love these.
Those look resets,
because they're just quality. They are a bit pricey. They are a little bit more money, but the build quality, they're going to last. Go heavy. You've got to go heavy on the targets. If you're going to be continuously using, go heavy.
What's a 40 quid? That's not expensive.
Pay the little bit more, because it's going to last you 100 times longer than some of the other, other stuff out there on the market.
So again, this is nice. Nice area.
Nice space.
Room. Yeah, lovely space, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tell you what. Yeah. You've really changed it actually. Oh, hard case is lovely.
Nice. Got them. Picked up a few of those as well. Got a bit of a deal going on them. We've always got a little deal going on somewhere. There's always something to look at.
Yeah, absolutely. So you don't do. You used to do all the bushcraft stuff. You've gone away from that now?
Yeah. We moved away from that. I loved it. That was my thing.
Yeah. Why was that then? Why did you?
Just wanted to focus.
Yeah.
Really wanted to focus. Sometimes you can spread yourself a bit too thin in business.
Yeah.
And you lose your focus. And we did lose our focus a little bit a few years ago. And it was at that point that we were massive on eBay, big on Amazon, but you realise it pulls you in different directions, and you it's a much better thing now. Much better, more focused, just Airguns.
I think it's great. I say, and you can see as you walk in, it is absolutely Airguns done. There you go.
And over the last, even during lockdown, really, just still continuously bringing in new stuff.
Yeah.
We've actually just become an Umarex premier dealer.
Oh, really?
Yes, we have, which is interesting.
Nice.
Going to be some interesting developments on that. So we're bringing in a lot more of their stuff. Not that we haven't got a lot of their stuff already.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to be on their premier dealership
Lovely job.
list, which gives us certain perks that we can pass down to the customer as well.
He thinks he's it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, nice one. Right, what's next then? What are we looking at? So pellet selection. So I notice now you've got pellets, a lot of them, lots of different makes. Lovely job. Now, slugs. Let's talk about
slugs. Yes, you've been wanting me to take slugs for a long time, haven't you?
I have. Now the reason.
And you hooked me up with
Wildman
slugs.
Wildman slugs. You know my thing on slugs. I'm boring you all to death about it.
These aren't the ones in the garden, by the way, that eat your plants.
No, not them.
Not those slugs.
Or you can shoot them if you really want to, I suppose. But These slugs now, and it's not a new thing, they've been going for a while, and I think that I've shot pretty much everything on the market, and Wildman are just a business, and they're not stupidly expensive. They're very good, and I think the sub-12 boys will be brilliant. I think they'll love them.
You were telling me how they're literally hand pressed, aren't they? Is that what you said?
Hand swaged, hand swaged. So, yeah, you know, obviously without giving too much away, you know, I know the process sort of. I understand how it works. And he sits there and just knocks out all these amazing slugs. And the thing is, he'll go.
No, I didn't believe you when you were telling me that.
No.
Like,
oh yeah, and he'll weigh it and go, no, that's 39. Sorry, yeah, if it's 39 grain, he's at 38 and 0.7. He'll go, no, bin it, and it's got to be 39. And if it's 40, it's 40. It's unbelievable.
We're going on your recommendation, and we're going to be getting those.
I think the sub-12 stuff will be good. I think it's going to be a seller. Right, we've done all this now, so you've got everything here. Really.
Yeah, bits we can pretty much we can cover it. We can cover it, and I think the thing is, because when you're buying a gun off of me, I build it here for you.
Yeah. So I've
got access. If I've got something I need to change, I might, you know, something it always crops up. There's always somebody who'll always put a combination together that you've never done before.
Yeah.
You think, wow, that's a great combo, and you think it's going to come together one way.
Yeah.
I mean, this morning that was with that fella, me and you talking about him. He bought the FX Streamline. We couldn't get the scope right.
Yeah.
And me and you, and then finally, because I'd never built it that way before.
But
I had access to all the bits that I need.
So absolutely,
to get it right.
You're sorted, yeah.
And we got it right.
We got
it right for him, and that shot like a dream, didn't it?
Oh my goodness, yeah, that
did. He was very happy.
Was he?
Yeah.
Dodgy haircut though. He's lucky he's got hair. I haven't. Mine was waving.
He said it, Warren, not me.
No. Yeah, mine was waving goodbye. Right.
And then old collections as well.
Yeah, I was going to say about this. The other thing.
I love these. So all my old BSAs, Lincolns, love them.
I've got
this was built up over quite a few years.
One question. See that? What's all that about then?
Well, that one there.
This one here.
Oh, so that's done. I can't remember the process. It's done with electricity. So literally, you put a metal pin in that side and a metal pin in there, and then they run 10,000 volts through it.
Nice.
And it literally goes like lightning through the wood, leaves this effect, and then you brush it out.
That's amazing, isn't it?
But apparently it's a very dangerous thing to do.
I'm not going to try that.
When you're messing with 10,000 volts, whacking it through wood, you need to be a little bit careful.
You need to know what you're talking about.
You do, mate.
Right, we are sorted down here. There is upstairs. Shall we go upstairs?
Sure.
Lovely.
Upstairs. Right then, Rog, let's show you this bit up here, mate. I mean, the gun range now, I think it's been here about maybe 13 years, I think. It's been a long time. 13
years?
Yeah. I think we've been in this building now nearly 15 years.
Was it like Squatters' Rights?
I remember it like it was yesterday when we first came in it. It was a massive mode for us at the time.
But it's paid off, obviously. It's wonderful. I mean, yesterday this was like going all day, wasn't it? I mean, people in here all day.
Yeah. So we've got the pistol ranges so you can come and hire. You can bring your own pistols, and I'll always give you tuition. We're always here on hand. If you've got a problem, if you're up here and you've got a problem with your gun, anything you need, some advice, help, we're here.
Well,
just come and ask.
Talk about the advice. The rash is back. Is there anything you can?
We'll put some ointment on it later.
Thank God. Right. He's a saviour. He's an absolute saviour.
Yeah.
Right. So
two sides to that. We've got these kind of militarised bit, and then what we call the urban bit. Zombies going on.
Lovely job.
Yeah, I mean the world feels like a bit of a zombie apocalypse at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, actually that does look like we are, what we're going through at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah, more toys.
That's nice.
Like that.
That is nice, isn't it?
That's proper.
So so obviously eye protection.
Yeah, absolutely vital in here because the BBs bounce around a little bit.
So
still BBs always do that. So yeah, always eye protection here. We'll give you a safety briefing. Make sure you're safe with it.
And do you get the glasses here? Do you lend them out?
Yeah. We've always got glasses. Fantastic. You don't need to worry about that. We always supply ammo, glasses, everything you're going to need.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. And this is the only ranges that you've got?
No. So come around this way. Come around the corner. I suppose really this is. How many gun shops? There are one or two got them built in now.
Doncaster have, I believe, and another one.
Not to this,
But this, this is pretty.
We were definitely one of the first.
Yeah. Well, I read about that, and I thought it was not a gun range per se. I thought it would be something tiny, and but this clearly isn't tiny.
So it's 20 yards from here to the end.
Yards or meters? Not that it
Guess we
matters.
measure it. Do you want to pace it out?
No, because the thing is, there's some old steps there, and I hurt my back, and I fall over or something stupid. Right, so how much? So you go downstairs. Will you bring your own gun, or
you can bring your own gun? So you can hire a bench per hour.
Right.
It's 12 quid an hour. I've got to be honest with you. On a weekday, if we're not busy, £12 an hour. But if I'm not, if it's nobody coming in here, you can stay. You can literally stay all day for 12 quid if you want.
Oh wow!
I'm not going to hassle you. I don't count the minutes.
Yeah.
Nobody's up. No, if the bench is free, we'll use it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to charge you the extra hour either. I'm not. Just why not?
No, that's right, and that's nice.
Maybe buy 10 of pellets or something like that.
There you go. Right, that's sorted.
Always loads of free targets as well.
They're free.
Yeah, all free. Free air.
What? So you?
For your 12 quid.
So for 12 quid, I can bring my competition gun here, right? Sub 12, obviously, and I can sit here and then go downstairs, get it topped up, and come back up.
Yeah. I'll even make you a coffee.
What? Not with the cinnamon in it. I really like
my special cinnamon
it's really
coffee.
Nice, yeah. Sounds sad, but it's really good.
That's my part-time job, barista. Barista. I just said barista. I do like lovely little love arts on the front for you.
You didn't put that on mine. You put something else on mine. Very rude. Another story again.
So we've got sitting benches, standing benches. We've got loads of targets down that end as well to shoot at, spinners.
What's the divide? Is that the COVID thing?
Yeah. Okay. Just to give people why during this period we've normally got 5 benches. They can be full up all the time. I've now taken it down to 3.
Yeah.
So we're only using 3. It gives people lots of space. We've widened this area as well. There's all the hand sanitizer and everything, and that spray your benches down. It's all that.
Lovely. So you come up here, sit there, plink to your heart's desire, and get the free air was incorporating the price.
How can you charge for air? There's some free around us. I can't. I know I've got to run the compressor, but I just could never work out how can I charge people for air for topping up their guns. It just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. And that's got to be, I mean, that alone is a great big selling point because people are obviously in lockdown, haven't got compressors, haven't got a bottle, and haven't got the thing that kills you. And so God does it. And we've
all been there.
Mate, seriously. Falling over, like, it was just a ridiculously bad
I mean,
thing.
at your age, you obviously must get a lot older now.
You're a lot older than me. It's like Methuselah, really, this one. Shush.
We're actually not far apart, are we?
Meter. It has to, no, that's right. We're not actually. No. But anyway, I'm 34.
You wouldn't think though.
No, you bloody wouldn't.
You don't moisturise enough. That's probably.
I don't moisturise.
No. You've got to moisturise.
I think I should do.
So yeah, 12 quid, free targets, free air. If you want to stay longer and then we're not busy, you can. Saturdays are a bit tricky on that once we do get very busy.
Yeah, I bet.
And yeah, I'll make a coffee. There you go. Boom.
That's lovely.
And if you've got any problems with your guns as well, we're on hand for technical advice. Just all that.
See,
all in.
Okay, so for me, I've got to be honest, now you see why I do come here, because it literally is like a one-stop shop. You don't go in, there's your gun, out you go. It's come in, have a coffee, have a chat, go up and use the range. Try that gun. You want to try that gun? Go up and have a go of it.
So when someone comes in and they buy a gun,
yeah,
and we set the whole gun up for them in front of them, I then bring them up here.
Yeah. Perfect. And then
sit them on the bench.
Go through it all, yeah?
And make sure they're hitting targets.
Yeah.
And make sure they're finding their eye relief, they know how to adjust the scope,
yeah,
they know how to load the gun safely, they know how to make the gun safe afterwards.
Perfect.
Etc.
So, and it's all sub 12 foot-pound only? Yeah, of course. Okay.
Uphill, definitely,
yeah. Well, that's it. And they got the, so you've got the pulley system.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty straightforward. It's a bit A-Formington, but it works.
Works, doesn't it?
It works. Yeah.
So again, right, you know, is it worth the journey here? Of course it is. It's stupid. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? Not the video, the no-brainer. This is the no-brainer. Ronnie Sunshines place. It's the way. It's the place to be. And I tell you what I do like. I've helped Dave out a couple of times before, and when people walk in and they see Dave, there's a big smile and it's reciprocal. Hey dude, how's that going?
I might have my odd mornings. We're not all don't big me up too much.
No, but
there might be the odd time. I'm
well,
on top of the world.
But it's
I do try. I'm 52 years old. I might have grumpy days.
A lot older than me. You can hardly hear me. So the thing is, but you do. I've seen the way you interact with the customers, and it's like you're seeing an old friend come in, and they go, "Oh, how's that gun going?"
A lot of regulars. I get it's A lot of regulars have been coming here years and years and years and years that I know. And it becomes part of your life.
Yeah,
you become part of their life, their trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have that relationship with people.
I think this facility.
For a long period of time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've seen little kids grow up, come in with their dad's bait and then grow up into young men.
I mean,
over that period of time.
I mean, you are exceptionally old.
Well,
right, and you've seen a lot.
Yeah, but I
5 World Wars, 4 World Wars.
I do moisturise.
Yeah, I
clearly don't. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure about this at the moment.
No, I think it's a very strong look. Yeah, do you wear leather and have a Harley, or is it that sort of thing?
Well, I'm moving into that middle-age thing, so maybe that's to come, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, oh God.
I resisted the tattoos, so...
Oh really?
Yeah,
I'm not big on that.
No piercings in funny places.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I can't say that, unfortunately. I have. Sorry. But that's a different story. And that's another video we're going to do later. That's Triple G After Dark. So, it'll be a very small video, Mike. Anyway. Yeah, I seriously think it's so nice because there is interaction with the customer. It's nice when you're chatting. You can see that they're happy to be there.
All jokes aside as well, I need to know that they're safe.
Yeah, of course.
With it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are taking these home, maybe shooting them in their back gardens. They need to know what their responsibilities are as well. And we give them a little information leaflet to tell them about what their responsibilities are as air gunners.
Yeah.
And coming new into it, especially.
Not shooting out your garden, next door's thing. You can't do all that.
Yeah, transportation.
Yeah, of course.
Everything.
And you can't walk out. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't even know this. You can't walk out the shop with a gun out of a box or bag.
Well, no, because you're in a public space then. Once you come out of my door, you're now crossing into a public space, into the car park.
I just thought that'd be alright. Of course you can't. Yeah, I never even thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I learn stuff every day,
Yeah, and don't travel with your magazine in the gun.
No.
That's a no-no. It does happen.
Yeah, it does. Not by me. I don't do it. And honestly, I don't. Don't look at me like that. That's out of order. Calm it. So, I think really, it's for me. It's worth the journey because I can sit there and I can just plink and just set up a rifle.
Absolutely.
Love it. I think. And for your locals, I mean, sorry, your regulars around here, the local people, they must be here utilising it all the time.
All the time.
So, but Wednesdays, apparently now you're closing in the afternoon, is that correct?
Yeah, so we changed the hours slightly. Wednesdays is now, the shop's going to be open from 10 till 1. And the gun range isn't open on a Wednesday.
Right.
And then we're really doing a lot more with social media.
Yeah.
And we need time to film and stuff
like
that.
Of course. So, well, there you go. So it's all
young
going
Zach,
great.
You'd have all seen young Zach. You've worked with Zach.
Yeah. Zach, great guy. And he puts out some really good content. And some of it you can understand. You can.
But Zach just walked in one day.
Well, he must have done, surely.
Literally, just walked in, presented himself, put his case forward, what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? I like that.
Yeah.
And it's gone really well.
I don't like it.
Really well.
he's great. I really like Zach.
Probably what he says about you.
I imagine. This is Chicken Zach you're talking about.
Chicken Zach.
He is the man, Chicken Zach.
I have a story for another time.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
The stories are building up. We can do a whole series of stories.
We should do a podcast one. No, let's not. Right, okay, so we've seen pistol range, gun range. Is there anything else you can show us?
Well, there is. Just the warehouse side of things, really.
But
we're not going in there.
Nah, warehouse is a warehouse, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to be honest, it was worth the journey up here. It's always lovely to see you. And we do always have a laugh. Yeah, we do have a laugh. But, okay, thank you so much for inviting us anyway. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to do a social handshake. Yeah, all right, mate. Thank you so much. He has been Dave Craze. I've been Triple G. If you haven't been here, why? Are you mad? Seriously, get up here. It is well worth the wait to get in the doors, mate. It's brilliant. I love it.
See you soon.
Cool.